All right, kids, and that's how I defeated one of the world's most dangerous villains with only my 2 fists. My Desert Eagle.
So welcome to a new episode of All of You. And today we are going to talk about Peacemaker web series, which you will get on Amazon Prime Video. But yes, you have to watch this episode completely before watching this web series. Let's start this episode. This web series from the story is like this. The series continues the story of Christopher Smith aka Peacemaker, who returns in the aftermath of James Gunn's 2021 film The Suicide Squad. He is now part of Amanda Waller's new team fighting a mysterious new threat. Can he eliminate the threat without making things worse? So now let's start the review of Peacemaker web series. Peacemaker is very much a continuation of The Suicide Squad, with James Gunn writing all the episodes and directing the majority of them. It certainly attempts to strike the same tone, portraying Christopher Smith aka Peacemaker as the worst superhero ever, vowing to bring peace, but instead of doing so, he ends up killing anyone who stands in his way. With the same energy and sense of humor, the show, like the film, spends the majority of its time focusing on the somewhat blurred line between heroes and villains. After surviving being shot and then buried beneath a collapsing building, Peacemaker returns home only to realize that his freedom comes at a price. In the film, Peacemaker eventually became an antagonist to the Squatters. This time, he has friends, including Freddie Stroma as Vigilante, and spies who recruit him to take down a mysterious threat to America, including Clemson Myrna, subordinate to Viola Davis's Amanda Waller, Stone Cold Amelia Harcourt, tech guy John Economos, and new recruit Leota Adebayo. Starting with the opening credits, which feature Wigwam's catchy song Do You Wanna Taste It? The series set the tone for the drama that spanned 8 one-hour episodes. James Gunn is a master of subversive storytelling, especially when a slew of colorful characters are involved. It's worth noting that he's provided both context and empathy by revealing that Chris's father, Augie Smith, is an abusive white supremacist, as well as his childhood memories of him and his brother. Despite this, the series' most compelling theme isn't good versus evil guys. It's how bad behavior is learned, particularly when it's passed down from parent to child. The series is arguably a bigger budget than Suicide Squad or Guardians of the Galaxy, especially since it is depicted on a grander scale. While Gunn excels in creative fields as the show's writer and director, he couldn't display some well-choreographed action sequences for the viewers to enjoy. In fact, some of the gore killings are presented with a cameo, with the exception of the one in which Peacemaker is helped by his only BFF pet eagle, Eagly, a great CGI creation. On the whole, Peacemaker remains a largely insensitive individual, as evidenced by his admission in one episode that for many years he accepted his older brother's argument that ugly kids were but babies who were born from their mother's butts. John Cena has a natural ability to perform comedic acts. Gunn is entirely reliant on his talent, and Cena proves to be the ideal choice for the part. Even his Suicide Squad co-stars Jennifer Holland and Steve Agee shine. Danielle Brooks is endearing and adds a twist to the story. Stroma, who looked dashing in dramas like Bridgerton, convincingly plays an overzealous vigilante. Annie Chang, who was most recently seen in Super Pumped, impresses as Detective Sophie Song. Overall, the characters are not ones you will completely adore or despise, but by the end, you will feel connected to and care about each and every one of them. Peacemaker is without a doubt Gunn's best work to date, combining fantasy, plenty of emotions and wit, as well as bloody but creative gore. So, if you've seen The Suicide Squad, this is an absolute must-see web series. That's all for today. If you have not seen the Peacemaker web series yet, then go and watch it on Amazon Prime Video, from where you can enjoy this web series to the fullest. Hope you liked this episode of Peacemaker. Will see you in new episodes.
A little nonchalant about all this. Are you insinuating there is a wrong time and a right time to rock? Fuck yeah!